I like Dustin Poirier for many reasons, but none in front of the fact that he's nice to me every time I see him, right? I'm sure you guys can relate to that. If somebody's not nice to you, you don't like them. If somebody is polite to you, you like them forever. Dustin's always been a cool dude. And not only that, I can get a hold of Dustin Poirier in way less than 30 seconds. If there is ever a time, Dustin, I need an answer on something, I got to get it from you, in less than 30 seconds. And I'm saying 30 seconds to buy myself some time. He is Johnny on the spot. That is uncommon in the fight business. Like Ariel Helwani will answer his phone 24 hours a day. Dana White will answer his phone 24 hours a day. Most fighters, you're waiting weeks. I'm going on 9 months. 9 months right now that I'm waiting to hear back from George Masvidal. And you guys know what? I will hear from him. He will get a hold of me. I don't know how many more months I'm going to wait, and he will never apologize that he had to take so long, but he will eventually get back to me. Dustin Poirier, all of a sudden, he's out. Can't find him. And I don't think that Dustin would ghost me. I just don't think he would. Maybe he did, and that's what I need to accept. I think he got a new phone number. And I think he got a new phone number for 2 reasons. I can't reach him, but it also comes up green. You know, are you guys iPhone people? But it comes up blue and it comes up green, but that's different messages. It will tell you once it's delivered. It will tell you once it's read. I'm just getting green and I'm not hearing anything back from him. So you guys let me know, does Dustin have a new number? You don't have to share it with me. Does Dustin have a new number? I can be trusted with a number. If you remember the old Chad Mendez story, that was a long time ago. Statute of limitations is up, okay? I can be trusted with that. And I was only going to ask Dustin one question, by the way. So maybe you guys can skip right to that and you've got the answer and I don't. 170 pounds. Where are we at with that? Where are we at with 170 pounds? Dustin used to be a 45-pounder. There was even an opportunity, Volkanovski versus Poirier, real light talk. It came the night that Volkanovski beat Max. And there was even talk of Dustin. So Dustin's up at 55. I never thought that he would go up another weight class. But it is one way that Dustin and every other fighter can extend their career. And there's tricks that you have to learn over time. One of the ways that you'll talk about legacy, talk about reflect back and how you're going to be remembered. A major feather in your cap is if you show and demonstrate an ability to extend your career. I mean, those are really the guys you want to talk to. You meet a guy that's doing it when he's 40. You meet a guy that's doing it at 47. Randy Couture, Dan Henderson. Pretty remarkable. You want to know what they did. And I'll just share with you one of the things you can do to be a little bit less taxing on your body, but also on your mind. Because you will get mentally tired as well. Change weight classes. New parity, fresh group of guys. It's like having new toys, something all new to look at that you haven't been staring at on the shelf every day for the last decade. And it's just a little lighter on you. The workouts and what you have to go through, the mental discipline, the lifestyle that you have to do just to beat the scale the night before. I like Dustin at 170. I think that's what I'm talking about here, but I don't know if he's committed to that because he made one comment on this. It was 1 week before the fight. He caught everybody off guard. He said, if I win, if I beat Oliveira, I'm gone. And the reason that was so interesting is because you're going to leave a title vacated. You're going to leave a division vacated, which just happened to that division in the form of Khabib Nurmagomedov, and it was this whole thing. I like the whole thing. I like the drama. I like a vacated title. But I'm alone on that. Most guys like stability. Dana specifically does not like a vacated division. I just kind of like that. I like to watch guys bicker and fight it out. We got a number one contenders match here. We got a number one contenders here. Here's how we're going to solve it. We got a little mini tournament going on. But that's for me. And he said he was going to do that if he won. And the reason I got to make a big thing out of if he won is he took the time to say, if I win. Which if you do that deduction in reverse means if I don't win, I'm not going to 170. I don't know what the victory would have to do with it. That's all I was going to ask Dustin. Does the victory have anything to do with it? Are you looking to extend your career? Because Poirier is really threatening to put himself on that same island. The Diaz boys live on it. Masvidal lives on it. Conor McGregor lives on it. Nobody else is there. Which is their next fight is going to be a big fight regardless of the outcome of their previous fight. It does not matter who their opponent is. It doesn't matter if it's a main event. It doesn't matter if there's a belt up. It's going to be a big deal. They're stars. And Dustin Poirier is finding himself in that same category of star. And I could present for you, if I was doing the booking, 4 or 5 massive main event pay-per-views for Dustin Poirier that got nothing to do with a belt, that got nothing to do with contendership and got nothing to do with the outcome of his last fight. I could present for you some massive fights at 170. I'll do it right now just for fun. Colby Covington. There you go. Colby versus Dustin. All the reasons that Colby versus Masvidal work, it's the same exact thing. Just by example. Before we start to go down that road, I got to know what weight class he's going to go. It looks like Dustin and Nate have agreed to fight. Dana has not signed off on it. But before Dana even could sign off on it, Dana's going to have to know some stuff too. What weight class are we doing it? What is this about? Why are you guys fighting? There's some questions that have to be answered. My very first question that I would love for Dustin to answer, but he either got a new phone number or he's had enough of old Chael. What weight class are you?